Good afternoon.
Big game this weekend, Chelsea. A chance to move 8 points clear of them. How significant do you think that would be for Tottenham?
Well, I think it's always a massive game because it's a London derby, and always the rivalry in between Chelsea Tottenham is there, and of course will be a massive game for both teams.
Is there more pressure on Chelsea because they're so far behind?
No, I think when you play this type of game, I think the pressure is for both teams, and of course. Still a lot of game to play. I think it's not a final, it's not a decisive game that is going to put you in one or another position because still a lot of game to play, but always it's important for your confidence, your motivation. To win on Chelsea will be fantastic for everyone, but sure that will be a very tough game. They are a very good team. Great quality, and always is tough to compete with them.
How intense has this rivalry become? Do you think, when you think of what happened at Stamford Bridge a couple of seasons ago, how intense has the rivalry become, and how do you think it compares to the Arsenal derby?
I think to compare with Arsenal, I think it's similar in everything because I think Arsenal or Chelsea or West Ham is always a tough game because are derby, and yes, for me it's a similar type of opponent, and of course for the fans it's so important, but of course for us because 3 points for us will be fantastic to put us in a very good position on the table.
The last time Tottenham beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, I think you could get a pint of milk for 30p. It was February 1990. Does that stat, or will that stat feature much in your pre-match talk with the players?
No, I think it's not a point to be focused for us. We are focused, and we must be focused. Must focus in win and in performance. Performance and to have the possibility to be better than them and have the capacity to win the game. I think it's, of course, the history is the history and is there, but it's not going to help. First of all, Chelsea and then us. I think that is not count on the game.
Can you remember what you were doing around that time in February 1990? Am I right in saying was it your first season for Newell's Old Boys?
Yes, I was in Newell's Old Boys, yes. My debut was in 1989. Yes, my second season was 1990. Yes, I remember. I was so young, 17, 18-year old, and yes, a long time ago.
Did you follow English football back then? Were you aware of how Tottenham and Chelsea, and did you follow the English football?
To be honest, difficult. In Argentina, it's not that moment or that period that with internet now you can see everything, and in that period it was so difficult. No internet, not too much channels, TV channels. Maybe you sometimes hear from the radio, but sound very distant, no. But I think yes, I was in a different world, complete different world in 1990.
Gareth Southgate has said that Harry Kane will be back sooner rather than later. Has he got any chance of playing this weekend?
We need to assess him. He is very positive and he's doing very well. Every day is improving. We need to assess still a few days to the game. I think it's difficult now to say yes or not, or to be involved or not on the game.
But surely that's a positive that you can't. You're saying that's not a firm no, that he won't be involved in the game. Is that a positive? That
I cannot say no, but I cannot say yes. Yes, it is not the weekend. Is maybe next weekend, but the most important that we are so positive about his recovery, and he's doing fantastic, and we are so happy because after Bournemouth, everyone believed that maybe it will be long period out, but I think the evolution was fantastic.
Another one of his club and international teammates, Dele Alli, Gareth Southgate, has been talking about him this week. He said he's a certain starter at the World Cup. What's your advice to Dele Alli, hearing that from Gareth Southgate? Have you got some advice for him as a club manager?
To Dele?
Yeah.
Well, with Dele always my relationship is very good, like all the players here in Tottenham, of course. Always not only advice, is talk, is to try to help the players, push the player when they need to be pushed. And I think, of course, I think my job is to try to help the player to achieve what they deserve or they want, and bring or give the better tool to performance. That is one of my jobs.
What did you make of Southgate's words? Will that help get a reaction from
I don't know. I cannot give opinion about a context that I wasn't there. The national team have their contexts, and Tottenham we have different contexts. And I wasn't there. I don't know. And cannot. Only I can talk from myself. What we are doing here. How is him in Tottenham, and on the end, try to help him to achieve the thing that he wants.
How is he fitness-wise? I know Southgate said he wasn't finishing all training sessions. Is he okay fitness-wise?
I don't know, because I wasn't on the training session of the national team. For us, the last 2 days, he was very good. He was fresh. He was fit, and I am happy in the way that he showed in his fitness, and I think it's a normal day training with the rest of the group.
Toby Alderweireld played 90 minutes for Belgium. Is he back in contention for you this weekend?
Like always, it's a squad that we need to decide first of all the starting 11, and then the player that are going to be on the bench. We are lucky that nearly all the players fit, and then it's about balance, no?
Just a question on possible new contract for him as well. Can you confirm if the club is currently talking to him about a new contract?
No, I don't talk about rumors. You know better than me. That I'm never going to explain nothing.
Just a final question on the Anthony Joshua fight is Saturday night, obviously the match on Sunday. Would you have any problems with your players staying up slightly later to watch that fight on Saturday night before the game?
You know, I cannot. We are not police to control them on the rooms, because sure that we are going to be on the hotel waiting for the game, but we cannot put cameras and see what they are doing. They are professional, and sure they are going to sleep, because the combat they can record and then see the day after, no? And the game that we need to play Sunday, you need to be fresh and with all the energy to try to win. Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay.
Mauricio, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Was there talk about Antonio Conte, Chelsea manager, future since the beginning of the season? Do you think the lack of stability has affected any manager performance during the season? He won the league last season, but this season not doing it that well like the last one?
Like before, I am not there to see what happened, if affect or no affect. I have a lot of problems here to fix and to deal with a lot of problems, and it's so difficult to see what happened in different environments, different contexts. And only I hear only, you listen sometimes and comment, but on the reality, I cannot give a real opinion because I don't know. I don't know how can affect or not affect. It's impossible to have an opinion about what happened in different clubs.
How important is the stability of the manager position in general during the season? How important is that for the manager?
Yeah, but I cannot talk. I cannot talk about general things that happen in football. I think I need to put everything in context. If you ask me, is this important for me in Tottenham here in this context? I think for me it's important to have good relationship, stability, and discipline, and everything that I think everyone like or try to find in different club. Yes, for me it's important.